water sign, doing whatever a water sign does. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hope you're doing great. If you're watching this after 2 p.m., likely you are because we're posting them at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We are doing a membership live 1 p.m. It's exclusive reading. I do a normal noon live, right? And that is about a general read I do for singles and couples. But this one at 1 p.m. Eastern is about the Cancer new moon on Monday, the 20th. And this is your weekend reading for your water sign. But the reason I'm saying it to you is I'm going to do individual zodiac signs about how that Cancer new moon is going to impact you and what you can, how can you work with the energies. Because it's opposite Saturn. It has an opposition to Saturn, which means things can get a little bit frustrating. Okay, so I wanted to let you know you can see that live. Now it'll be a recorded version of that live. But every Friday at 1 p.m. I'm doing these different kinds of lives for the membership on YouTube. So if you want to do that, I'll probably be adding different kinds of content. It's going to be cool. So that is on the channel. If you go to the front page of the channel, there's a join button. That's what that means. Okay. All right. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see where we go. This is a general reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. As always. All right. Serendipity. Haha, yay. Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune. Woo! Chaos and conflict. I told you that new moon is going to be freaky. Gonna land in a nice place though. Okay? So don't worry if things are sort of up in the air right now. If things, it's like someone flipped the game board. Okay? But if you were losing before, you're cool with it. Right? You're like, oh, well, that's just such a shame. The game board's been flipped. I'm so sorry about that. Not really. But if you're winning, you're like, ah! So I feel like you might be swept up in something brand new and you don't really know if you're winning or losing yet, right? You're like, something new is happening. This is a different place. This is like you're hitting a reset button or something like that. It's awesome. Don't worry. Okay? Going to the land of milk and honey. So let's see how you get there. You got to kind of travel through something here, though. All right? This is lucky. You may not feel it for a while, but it is lucky, whatever this is. King of Swords underneath. I see a 3 of Cups and I see a Tower. It could be dealing as it relates to a relationship. All right? A relationship could have gotten upended by a third party situation. It got blown apart. Okay? You saw the truth. King of Swords. Somebody saw the truth. And boom. Everything up in the air. So that's the game board up in the air. 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Judgment. Definitely at a crossroads here. 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Woo! Right in the middle. Justice. Libra energy. King of Pentacles. Interesting. 4 of Swords. Queen of Cups. There you are. I feel like you might be healing things with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius. You might want to try, even though this ended, there was cheating involved, 7 of Swords here. You might be trying to heal that. Okay? And even if you're not healing the relationship in terms of love, the healing nature of this is going to bring you to the next level. So even though this was a wicked bad thing to go through, right? It wasn't lucky. You didn't feel like it was lucky. It was lucky. Okay? It was a blessing in disguise. Because what happened from this is that you woke up from a slumber. You woke up from a deep sleep. about what it is that you thought you wanted. Because you were struggling. You had what you wanted, or what you thought you wanted, and you were struggling anyway. It wasn't working. You're like, wait a second, this is what I thought I wanted. Why isn't this working? Why am I struggling? Why am I having, you see the cups there, up and down moods? Why am I having problems with my moods? Why am I having trouble? Why am I feeling depressed, or why am I feeling anxious? Because you're out of alignment with what your soul really wants. This just has the appearance of what the soul wants, right? It looks like it. But this person was not the right person, okay? And the way you know that is when the game board gets flipped, because it was built on something that was not true, all right? Tower. I don't know if it was built on a lie. Seven of Swords certainly is here. It was built on a lie, but I don't necessarily feel like I feel like you were lying to yourself, and I feel like they were lying to themselves too, right? You know what I mean? Just like super unconscious. So this burden that this person carries is about seeing the lie, all right? They see the lie, you see the lie. That's why this ended. It's very much this can't work, because the premise on which we based this entire relationship was a lie. It wasn't real. It wasn't true. It wasn't authentic. Okay? And so now, justice, you could have divorced this person, or they divorced you, or you could have, because judgment and justice, that's legal. Okay? So there was some kind of legal thing. Charlie, come in here. Some kind of legal thing. And so now what needs to happen is some healing. All right, it could have been really rough, and it definitely doesn't feel like you're so not feeling that this was a blessing. Okay, you're just like, I can't even. I feel like other people had a hand in this too. Knight of Cups, Devil, Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, Fool. So what this person offered, you guys maybe moved a little too fast. This was like a rescuing thing. There's also other people involved here. Three of Cups and Seven of Swords. There could have been some cheating going on, and you figured it out. And so now, there's two ways you could go, okay? You could go by planting the seed of bitterness, because this didn't work out. You could be like bitter and, sure that there's a ghost around every corner. You see narcissist in every person you meet. You see, right, you're seeing the pattern in everybody else you meet, which may or may not be true. But the fact is, how like you buy a yellow Volkswagen Bug, and all of a sudden you see them everywhere, right? That's what it is. It's like you become aware of the pattern and you see it for what it is. You're also being like open enough to the idea, like, how did I get involved in that? How was that part of my life? Why was I even involved in that? And so I feel like you don't want to plant the seeds again for that same thing. Okay? And part of that is forgiveness. So I feel like you guys might have to have forgiveness for each other. There needs to be that for this to truly be justice. Okay, so whether they cheated or you cheated or both y'all cheated, whatever. Putting down the burden of you wronged me and I'm the perfect one. Instead, this is asking you to opt toward forgiveness. We both had a role to play. He's playing with Rose. He's loud. He likes to bark. So I feel like forgiveness is a big thing here. If you haven't heard about the Ho'oponopono prayer, I think you should look it up. Ho'oponopono. It is a way of giving forgiveness to yourself and to the other. And I think that needs to happen so that this doesn't happen again. All right, so let me tie this up for you. So I feel like the Ho'oponopono, it's interesting because this is the land of milk and honey, and I think that about Hawaii a lot. Ho'oponopono is the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, I'm going to call it. I don't think that's the actual name of it, but if you want to look that up, or we'll put a link to one that I think is great. It really is, and you're going to read it, you're going to be like, wait a second, I didn't do anything wrong. Wait a second. If that's your reaction to it, then let's do a little bit more conversation about Ho'oponopono and what it is, because part of forgiveness is also forgiving the self. It's also knowing that it takes two to tango, knowing that there is no such thing as 100% you and 0% me. There's no such thing. And real forgiveness is not about condoning what anybody else did. It's about freeing yourself from it. Okay? Okay. All right. So if you want to continue on with me, let's see where we go, see what's ahead. The link is below for you. See you over there.